there is a player Gladius in this area.
Oh?
A player pirate Gladius.
Wonder why. That is literally why I bought the Talon as well. Because it looks like a bird. I wouldn't buy the ROC from the store, I'd buy it in game. Because of how cheap
it's
it
so
is.
cheap.
Yeah. It's only probably about an hour of farming Alpha UEC in game, so I wouldn't buy it from the store.
He flew straight through us. Oh,
So did we. You can really grip that and rotate that, especially when you're manipulating the stick in other ways. Alright, I'm gonna head for the next marker.
Escaped combat. Standing by at the next marker.
Roger that. I am here as well.
We're displaying as red.
Yes, I have one crime stat that I got from ramming Hoagie immediately out of Quantum around Microtech. Like, my ship materialized inside of his ship. Kind of immediate ram.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I'm a criminal, but not to the point where anybody comes after me. The best way to get them to spawn, I find, is to go at least 20 kilometers out and then come back in.
Fuck, this thing's got crazy acceleration.
Hmm. It's a Valkyrie.
Isn't it great?
Guess so. Yeah, I think whatever they did with the server today, it certainly feels like things are a little smoother. Or maybe it's just my imagination.
All these ships are bouncing and jittering around like crazy for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A little bit. I don't know, just general responsiveness feels a little bit better, but I could be imagining it. Hooray, it's dead.
Hey.
It's a Vanguard.
We're gonna stay and clean these guys up.
We can.
What's your ETA to Grimhex, Ogie? Oh,
What?
yeah, it's just extra jank.
Oh.
Not quite Buccaneer levels of jank, but this footage is going to be worth looking back at.
Okay.
I don't dare try to use anything other than auto gimbal.
They are bouncing a little bit for me, but
The worst I've seen it in a long time.
huh. Are you still on Wi-Fi?
Yes. I am still on Wi-Fi, but I've been downloading really quickly.
Hmm.
There is a player Gladius in this area.
Oh.
A player pirate Gladius.
Wonder why.
Trying to keep up with you, but very hard to maintain a radar lock. Also, you're hopping around for me a bit.
Yeah, the party markers aren't updating on a regular basis. They're
I'm gonna get away from this guy and go to OM5, just in case.
all right.
Route set for Hex.
I don't even see Hex.
OM1 first.
Ah. I'm gonna see if you can still rearm at the old pads.
That'd be pretty handy.
Landing complete.
Doesn't look like it. Kinda would be nice.
Launch complete.
There's Hoagie.
Here I am. Get the Pisces back out.
Landing
All right.
complete.
Hey JB, how's it going? Too bad we didn't have a redeemer.
Right. That'd be really nice.
Hmm.
What do you want? What do you want on the Hurricane on the nose? Combines or rhinos?
Oh, combines. I think you're gonna have to hail. I think he's treating it like it's your ship, even though I'm in the pilot seat. Yeah, look at that.
Okay, now we know.
Yeah, go figure.
All right, I got 37. Oh, really weird bounce. I got 37% hydration left. Let's go. Before I dehydrate,
Shrivel up.
a shriveled husk will be in the seat.
Alright, sharing out the mercenary force.
Let me repair real quick and rearm, refuel.
Roger. Yeah. Pretty fun. I like the Hurricane.
Me too.
Gonna get the JB says going to get the Aurora MR Squadron 42 pack, then upgrade when in game. Can't make up your mind if you want to upgrade to the Avenger Titan or the Cutlass Black. Well, the best way to go about that is to upgrade to the Titan, and then if you don't like the Titan, then you can always upgrade to the Cutlass Black.
Oh, but there's also the Nomad now.
Yeah, the Nomad. Actually, I recommended the Nomad to somebody else the other day. It's sort of in between.
Yeah. Because you can do... If you feel like you're going to be doing more package running and cargo hauling, then the Nomad is what you want to go for. But if you want to be able to package run and haul cargo not quite as well, but you want to be able to fight better, then Avenger Titan. Pretty
Ready
much
for
what you're
launch.
looking at.
Roger, roger.
Control, right? Great. Hang out for a sec.
Function check completed.
Yay! That is literally why I bought the Talon as well. Because it looks like a bird.
Bird playing. Boots force.
Well, the Nomad can carry the rock, so... But it won't carry a larger vehicle than a rock. Cutlass is definitely your most flexible option out of everything.
Before we get started, let me break down.
But you should start with the least expensive and then work your way up. It's just easier to do it that way. I mean, you can always melt everything, but...
So I'll stay here and monitor.
Yeah, the Kitey can carry a buggy or a rock, but the Nomad is just barely big enough to carry the rock. Anything more than that, and it just won't really fit. I don't know if it can fit a bike. I think it might be too short. The bed on the Nomad might be a little bit too short. Platforms, eh?
Yeah, I've noticed that,
Target destroyed.
Well, I'm back in coordinates. I looked away for a second and crashed.
Uh-oh.
I think I crashed.
There was debris right at the point.
I saw you fly by us before I heard an explosion.
Yeah, I looked over to read the chat. Womp womp. Either that or I hit another invisible space asteroid. There's a pretty big one, at least last I checked, around MacLeod.
Yeah, some of the objects collisions don't line up with what's in game. Like what they visually show.
Target destroyed.
Oh man, this is really feeling jank right now.
Target destroyed.
Totally insulated today. They're gonna drywall and skim tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Should be back up and running soon then.
Yes.
Engines overheating.
I mean, if you want to mine, then pretty much bare minimum you'd want a Nomad in order to carry an ROC around. I wouldn't buy the ROC from the store. I'd buy it in game because of how cheap
It's
it
so
is.
cheap.
Yeah, it's only probably about an hour of farming Alpha UEC in game, so I wouldn't buy it in from the store.
Warning. Engines overheating. Shields hit. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Poor Andromeda.
Target destroyed.
Although I suppose this hurricane specifically is set up to... it's set up to
Overheating.
to really take the piss out of something that size.
Yep, pretty much is. Yeah, I kind of want to see exploration fleshed out as well.
Bogey. Bogey.
I think it's going to be one of the hardest things for them to get right, though.
If they don't want to have it just a bunch of
Bogey.
weird scanning menus like in Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's still just a bunch of scanning menus. I have no idea anymore.
I haven't played Elite in a long time now.
He flew straight through us.
Target destroyed.
Oh,
So did we.
Shields hit.
Yeah, I think you're a wise guy, huh? Flipping through me like that, two can play at that game.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Am I on night vision mode? No, there's no night vision mode. We're on the dark side of the moon, though. Or partially on the dark side of the moon. Yeah, this asteroid field looks a little weird sometimes. Dummy says it still is. The menu is really dangerous.
Oh well.
Well, they are adding the cave changes next patch too. So that's not necessarily super in-depth, but being able to drive vehicles and having sinkholes you can land spaceships in, that'll certainly make caves a little more interesting.
Oh, yes.
Looking forward to seeing that.
That will be interesting.
I think exploration will be fun when they add mobs and stuff that will come after you and like hidden in caves or
Oh, yeah.
or things like when you do like a seismograph survey of the planet's surface or whatever, it sends out sounds that disrupt the local wildlife, and the wildlife gets angry at you and they come after you and stuff like that. I want to see stuff like that. Also known as holdouts or thumpers from Firefall.
Landing gear deployed.
Were you able to call for landing? Yes, you were. Okay.
Yep.
I'll be back in a second. I gotta check something out.
Alrighty.
Landing complete.
I've seen one person angle their right stick as well. Me, it would feel unnatural, but it would also be kind of cool if you're driving surface vehicles around too, because then it sort of feels more like a surface vehicle kind of control setup as well. But there's no reason why it couldn't work. The main reason why I angled the left one was just to kind of give it more of a throttle feel. But you could totally do it. So you'd be pushing more to the right side of the stick than you would be pushing to the... You'd be twisting it. You'd be loosening it based on the way that the threads work on it. Yeah. I don't really think it would be an issue, only if you somehow manage to get enough leverage on it, but... I did put a little bit of thread blocker on the small extension up here, just to kind of keep this when I'm moving it, because you can really grip that and rotate that, especially when you're manipulating the stick in other ways. So that's kind of come loose once before, so I just put a tiny bit of thread locker on that, but I've never had the bottom one, the actual vertical extension. I've never had that one come loose. I don't think it would be an issue, but you could always put a tiny bit of thread locker on the non-permanent one, just to kind of prevent it from coming loose once you were satisfied with it. The worst case scenario is you'd be out the extensions. I mean, you could try it, and then if you don't like it upright, you could always get a couple extra extensions, do the same mod, or you could do
Bilbit in your channel lounge timed out from Vatalis.
Somebody also has a you'd have to go digging for it at this point, but somebody also has a STL file for like a 3D print.
Bilbit entered your channel lounge on Vatalis.
Somebody has done the mod for the VKB as well. They saw the one that I did and they came up with the solution for the VKB ones. So Yeah, it's definitely possible to do it there. I've even seen somebody do one with an X55. Any stick that is detachable from its base, you should be able to do it from.
Am I dropping packets?
You sound like you are.
I feel like I'm...
Hey, Echo.
Bilbit in your channel lounge timed out from Vatalis.
Uh-oh. Ogie, you're stuck 220 kilometers away.
Oh yeah, I've just been hanging out.
Oh.
Are we rendezvousing?
Bill and I went back to Hacks. We completed that mission.
Yeah, I saw the payout because it wouldn't let me jump there because it's not a formal like jump beacon once you get past the first step. And I was not about to manually fly 650 kilometers.
Probably a good idea. Well, I don't know if Bill's gonna be back. He's gonna be having internet trouble.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Well, let me grab my Vanguard. Do dual Vanguards.
All right, let me swap back to the Vanguard. I pulled out the Aegis Saber.
Ah.